Good morning. Today's topic is about this phrase, give and take. Have you heard of this phrase before? Why do you think it is known as give and take and not take and give? Is it just because the G in give comes before the T in take alphabetically? Or does the sequence matter? Since and is used in both phrases, it should mean both actions will be done eventually and naturally. So, it would seem like a gift exchange, and this gift exchange is not expected to be of equal value. One could give more or take less. Therefore, the difference lies in the sequence of the actions, and we will talk about it later in the video. What about give but take? Come to think of it, give but take is valid too, except it shows the mindset that we have when but is used instead. Because but is usually used when we have a reason to back up what was said before it. When but is used in the phrase, it sounds like there is more emphasis on what is said after that than on what was said before, which is on the word take. It feels something like, it is fine to give, just remember to take some back. It is crucial, it is necessary to take some back. Wait, don't get me wrong. I am not saying it is wrong to have a reason to back up for something. I am trying to say we can have a chance to understand what was actually said in a phrase. Here is an example. You can use my car and remember to top up the fuel. You can use my car but remember to top up the fuel. Both of the final outcomes are the same. Someone used your car and someone top up the fuel. When but is used, topping up the fuel sounds a little more like a criteria to fulfill if I want to use your car. When we use and, it sounds a little more like a friendly reminder. When we use but, it sounds just a little more instructional than when we use and, even if the tones were the same. Similarly, if it were to be take but give, the emphasis would be on give. It means it is crucial, it is necessary to give some after you take. So, it really simply depends on what you are trying to emphasize. Alright, let's also try to read deeper into the phrase. Give and take. Does it mean give a little out and take a lot back? Or does it mean give a lot out and take a little back? There are no rules to this because we are the ones who give meanings to anything we hear, see, smell, taste, and touch. Give a little and take a little, you are right. Give a lot and take a little, you are right too. Give a little and take a lot, you are right as well. And guess what? Give a lot and take a lot, you are also right. Remember, it is our actions and beliefs that will attract people with similar actions and beliefs. And therefore, our actions and beliefs will also repel people with different or opposite actions and beliefs. Let's have an example again. Let's say you prefer to make friends with people with personality cheerful. You have to know what attracts them first. You will realize that people with cheerful personality would prefer cheerful people to not so cheerful people. Therefore, you have to become or near personality cheerful in order to attract their attention to start with. Agree? People need to see our personality before knowing whether we could click with them. Just like we need to see other people's personality first before knowing whether they could click with us. It is a two-way thing. And therefore, it shows that we should always give before we are able to take. But wait a minute. If we are to give before we take, that means someone has to receive our gift, right? Then why can't we be the receiving end first? Of course, we can be the receiving end first because there has to be a receiving end for someone to be at the giving end. And so, when we have received first, you will need to be at the giving end since you started the friendship as the receiving end first. The cycle continues unless you are not keen in this friendship in the first place. Then you should probably reject being the receiving end at the beginning. Remember the sequence we mentioned earlier? It boils down to how much one party wants the other party more. It is as simple as that. Here is another example. If you want to pass your exams, you got to put in effort. The graduation list might not want you to be on it more than you want to be on it. In short, using and or but tells a lot on our mindset when we say something. It applies to when something is said to you as well. So, do we give or take first? It boils down to how much one party wants the other party more. That is all for this video. Anything that you agree or disagree? I would be glad if we could discuss it in the comment section together. Smile!